Welcome back to A Minute with Chelsea. I'm at Camp Brave Trails. Today is casual dress day, which does not mean dress casually. It means wear a beautiful dress, damn it. Everyone can wear a dress, whoever wants to, whoever's comfortable wearing a dress. For breakfast, we had French toast and bacon, and in true influencer fashion, I'm filming every time I put syrup on anything for the Brave Trails, like Instagram account. Then it was time for the flag ceremony, where we took down one flag and raised another. We had our snaps and shout outs, our land acknowledgements, and we had our pronoun name change announcements. I think that's super cool because everyone gets to try out whatever they feel like trying out in a safe space, and if it doesn't fit, well, it doesn't fit. Then I walked down to the staff lounge because morning times after breakfast and flag are my break times. So I used this queer tarot deck and did my tarot cards, which it's such a beautiful deck. I think I'm gonna have to buy it, even though I just bought a tarot deck. And then after that, I went back up to Upper Camp to take some photos and videos of the breakout sessions that were happening. Lammy was leading a breakout on anti-racism, and then I went to this really cool one. A deaf artist named Mixie, that's them right there, came to show us some ASL signs, and so we started by drawing them on paper and practicing them out loud. Mostly we learned things like queer positive signs, like how to say queer, how to say teenagers, how to say all the colors, just like things that were like togetherness. And then we had a queer youth dance company instructor come with her team, and they taught everyone how to do the wobble, and we also learned some line dancing and just things like, pivot turns, things that are just basics for dancing. And everyone had such a good time. This was such a fun thing to film. Even the counselors got involved, because how can you not? Because it's just too fun. That's Clay. He's having an amazing time. And there's Roxy, who's kind of killing it. And then I ran back over to Mixie's breakout session because at the end, everyone got a cup of paint, and they're splatter painting Mixie's shirt and a big giant poster board. And they're doing that by signing things like queer and gay and happy and things like that. Then it was time for lunch. We had corn dogs and french fries, and of course we had the salad bar. Different kinds of pasta salad, some gluten-free, some vegetarian, some vegan. And I covered all of mine in ranch, and then I went to a staff meeting. After staff, Avalon and Al drove me down to lower camp because it was time for my administration block. And it's time for Samuel's break, which is super great because he gets to take a break while I work on social media, and then it's his turn for admin, and then we work together. After we did all of our administration and posting and things like that, we went back up to upper camp where we went to archery. Now, archery was super cool. Some people even got like a bullseye, and we were like, oh my God, how are you guys this good? I can't even hold a bow and arrow. Then Samuel and I walked back down to around the dining hall area to Big Butch Hollow. Big Butch Hollow is just one of the places where we hang out, just like how we call the stage Broadway. This is called Big Butch Hollow. The kids were making their own pride flags, and it doesn't have to be about pride. It can be about anything that they're proud of themselves, like their pet or what they identify as. There's also a queer media class, so they were showing Paris is Burning Part 1. And then it was time to get in line for dinner, and everybody was tired and hot, but they'd all had a really great day. We all met back up at the dining hall. Tonight we're having orange chicken, green beans, and rice. And of course, salad bar is always an option with chickpeas. People are starting to warm up to each other and feel like they're at home now, and everyone's starting to kind of get silly, which is really great because that's what camp is about, right? Like, you want people to feel chill and silly. But the first 2 days are going to be kind of rough because everyone's homesick, everyone's getting used to the terrain, everyone just doesn't feel good because they're not home. But after we finally all had dinner and made our nighttime announcements, after dinner is my favorite part of the night. It's community chill, and it's just like an hour where the kids get to explore around camp as long as we can still see them. So they do things like hula hoop and play volleyball or soccer, or they go dress up in the costume closet, or they take pictures. Some of us make friendship bracelets. I mostly just wander around with Samuel and take pictures and videos of everything because it's golden hour and we can't miss it. The kids are starting to warm up to having their picture taken, and they're kind of getting sillier, which is really great because you want camp to look fun, and I know they're having fun, but sometimes they get really shy around a camera. But now that they know that that's my job, they're kind of like, oh, hey, that's the girl that has a camera. Also, she's divorced. And I was like, great, I'm the divorced girl. That's a wonderful thing to call me. And they're also like, how old are you? Like 23? You're so old. And I'm like, surprise, Shawty, I'm like 38. They don't believe me when I tell them that. They think 38 is like a grandma, so whatever. I just think it's great to watch these queer kids have a safe space to be and exist and have a good time, and have these queer role models and elders who just are happy and joyful. They get to be who they want to be. They get to try things out, and it's so beautiful and so wonderful and so safe. And if you ever get the chance to volunteer here, you should totally do it. There's a camp in New York and there's a camp in California. There are 4 or 5 sessions every summer. Check their website and follow them on TikTok and Instagram. We watched Family Feud in the staff lounge and passed out.